Welcome back to Breakfast Television, and our next guest helps calm and support children during forensic interviews, therapy sessions, and while they're getting prepared for court and testifying in criminal court. He's the first accredited facility dog and of his kind, and there's even a book inspired by him. Please welcome Iggy and the author, Kathryn Cole, and Karyn Kennedy of Boost Child, Youth, and Advocacy Center. Wow, I can't even say this word. I'm so calm right now with Iggy that I can't even speak properly. Welcome. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And first of all, tell us about Boost and the services that are provided by Boost.
Boost is a center in Toronto that responds to children who report child abuse. We are co-located with Toronto Police. We have 38 Toronto police officers. We have 2 teams of child protection workers. Boost has a team of advocates that support families. We have a nurse that does medical evaluations. So when a child tells somebody that they've been abused, they're brought to our center, and all of the services that they need are provided in one location, including therapy, court preparation, and support. And of course, Iggy has a big role in that.
And that's it. And Iggy's role, Iggy, you said, is 4 years old and has been with you guys for that long?
No, he's been with us for the past 2 years.
Okay.
He came to us just after his 2nd birthday.
And so Iggy's role with, preparing these kids and giving them some calm, what does Iggy do?
Yeah, so when a child comes into our offices for an interview, they find out that Iggy's there, and if they want, they can have Iggy sit with them. Usually the first time they come, it's to talk to a police officer and a child protection worker. So it's frightening for a child. We have not as nice a couch as yours, but we have some small couches, so Iggy can sit up on the couch beside the child while they're talking about what happened to them. And then if they want, they can have him all the way through the process. So their treatment sessions, court preparation sessions, and then of course he can go to court with them and stay with them while they're giving their evidence.
That's it. And of course the book that you wrote is called
A Friend Like Iggy.
And I was reading it yesterday. Everyone's like, are you reading a kid's book? I said, yes, I am, and I learned a lot about Iggy. What inspired you to write the book?
Well, our publisher at Second Story Press saw an article about him in Metro News, and she brought it in to me, and I loved the idea because she said we could do a book on this. Yeah. And I loved the idea because I've been sort of connected with Boost for the last, well, I won't even say how long, but a long time. And I knew their programs, I knew their work, I love dogs, and it just seemed like a natural thing to do.
And when we hear about service dogs, you say you're not really supposed to touch them or pet them. But Iggy is very different, and he's there, to comfort these kids. What is it about this type of service dog that is different than others?
So Iggy's called an accredited facility dog, and what that means is he's trained to respond to multiple handlers. So a service dog is usually for that one person, but Iggy's trained to work with different people and be with lots of different children. So of course we want kids to feel that they can pet him. So that's what he does.
That's it. And Iggy clearly is just relaxed in all environments. Iggy looks like me on a Sunday afternoon, just right after a rough Saturday night, but he's doing way better things. What's the feedback you're getting from these kids? Like, what do you see when they see him? How do they react?
Well, they're really excited, first of all, to find out that we have a dog. And we actually just got our 2nd dog at our Toronto office last week, who is Iggy's niece. So now we have 2 of them. But we hear from parents that their kids would not have come back. They would have not been able to talk about what happened to them. They would have not been able to testify in court if they hadn't had Iggy with them.
And that's it. And Boost is doing great things, And with the book, of course, it's so great. And what do you hope that, other people will get out of it by just reading that book?
I think a sense that they are not alone, because there are people and animals there to support them and help them. The book was designed, though, to it's written in first person, but it shows a number of children at different ages and different ethnic backgrounds. And the last spread in the book, when it says, "I will never forget you," we've got 12 kids in the picture, all relishing in Iggy. And I think they get from that, children who haven't got difficult circumstances to deal with learn about a dog with a job. And children who have got problems certainly feel the support, I hope, through the book.
That's it. Personally, I've worked with children in those circumstances before I did this kind of career. Having someone like Iggy around there is absolutely incredible. So This is amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Iggy,
you.
thank you for being here. Snap time. I get it. Amazing. For more information, head over to bttoronto.ca. Thank you guys so much again.
Thank you.
And good morning. We'll be back with more BT after this.